No, on another note, as Israel still struggles with what the day after this war might look like, overseas, with an uncanny degree of reflexive simplicity at best, many voices continue to demand that we enter into a two-state solution forthwith. Keir Starmer, Emmanuel Macron, and Mohammed bin Salman are all peddlers of this insufferable dross. Now, that collective would be irritating enough. But far more egregious to me are the Jewish organizations who echo this nonsense. The ADL and the Union of Reformed Judaism are just two of those that spring to mind. Personally, I've always believed that the two-state prescription should be consigned to the dustbin of history, and the vast majority of Israelis agree with me. Remember, after all, the October 7th massacre was a direct result of the land for peace formula espoused by the two-staters. So rather than allowing foreign proponents of the idea to continue their untrammeled trot into the fantastical, I'd prefer that they answer some very simple questions, such as, 1, is your two-state plan even remotely practicable? Using any map of your choosing, I defy you to demonstrate how a contiguous state for the Palestinian Arabs, incorporating parts of Judea and Samaria and the Gaza Strip, can be established without bifurcating North from South Israel. 2, can you provide any proof or precedent to support the notion that ceding yet more territory to the Palestinian Arabs will result in increased security for Israel, or does all of the evidence actually point to the very opposite outcome? 3, if the two-state solution were to be implemented, only to promptly meet with inevitable disaster, will you and your children come here and live with, and perhaps even die as a result of, the policy that you promoted? Or do you confer that dubious privilege exclusively upon the shoulders of Israelis? 4, is there any basis underpinning the presumption that Israelis require pressure from afar in order to pursue a more secure future? How to ensure that future is a debate that is alive and kicking here in Israel. But don't be confused. That debate is Israel's to have, and nobody else's. Nobody should expect us to return to what Abba Eban referred to as the Auschwitz borders. Our response to the October 7th massacre earned our people the absolute right to apply our future as we wish it to be. So, if you are unable to respond with a resounding yes to every single one of the questions I just posed, I submit to you that now would be the opportune time for you to back away from the two-state non-solution, lest a stubborn unwillingness to do so be mistaken for a reprehensible readiness within you to impose upon the Israeli people a standard that you would never accept upon yourselves. And for those who claim that their adherence to the two-state delusion is born of a deep, abiding, and unbelievably patronizing love for Israel and the Israeli people, well, you'll forgive me, but I choose to render that love unrequited. In the final analysis, after all is said and done, this land was sworn unto our forefathers by God. That's the reason we came here. That's actually it, and that's actually all. And it is to his promise that we must faithfully cling, not to the reveries and capitulations of false prophets from overseas. Rather than suffer their suggestions, we do far better to turn them back toward their own domestic quandaries, those same challenges they've proven themselves so eminently incapable of remedying, and, as they tend to those, to extend us the courtesy of allowing Israelis to fashion the gleaming future that awaits us here in this land, free of their clownish counsel. Because, with time, and if given just half a chance, as old Blue Eyes once crooned, our best is yet to come. Oh, and one more thing. Don't even think about asking us to divide Jerusalem.